check, 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 check. We not take back no check. You pep talk. Tiggity check, 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 check. Hey there, let's lay the shot. We know say Wyler, you don't want the drama. When Tyson rise up the llama, say to pray at night with your father. He got king fire out from your corner. You, me know say you're gonna rematch on, you know say you're gonna. Bad man, you run your mouth karma. When the then contract expire, maybe it's time to retire. Can't see your name on the billboard. Just too much of these things. All that. Come on, like let's gotta go down the list. Like there's some things that could be truthful, but if you're going to say that the Wudda State Commission was corrupt, cool, I can get with that because I've kind of heard what you said, and that could be a possibility. So what I'm saying is, if the Wudda State Commission is involved in this, like then we can't refute nothing. Everything is possible under what comes under that fuckeries. Everything's possible then, because if Wudda is in on it, and obviously they're going to give you the paperwork to say there was no drugs involved, then we're all fucked. We can't win. You can't win against them then. You know what I'm saying?
And so, see, my thing is this, right? See, I can see how you say. I try to look from, because I talk to Deontay all the time. That's my guy, and so I try to look at it from the outside point of view, right? Because obviously I could be biased. I'm a human. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you are a bit though. So let's.
I'm not biased.
Yeah, you are.
How?
You are.
Tell me how.
You are biased.
I would say that you're in short.
Because sometimes the numbers that you guys like, Deontay Wilder's in. I just have got a really good special guest, by the way. So yeah, sometimes when you guys come up with like the figures, Deontay Wilder's in arbitration and he's going to get $10 million, and then the next day, Deontay Wilder's going to get $20 million, and it's like, bro, where have you guys got these numbers from? No. You're being biased. You're making them up.
No.
You know.
If I was being biased, that means I would favor one side. That's different than making up numbers. Those numbers I get, I'm talking about the numbers that are being reported. That's not me.
I don't have those reports.
Huh?
How comes I don't get those reports? We're operating from the same internet.
I don't get. Listen, see, that's when people get it wrong, man. I get my information from people that's inside. Okay, people.
Yeah. All right then.
Right? So these numbers.
Yeah, sorry.
But if you listen to what I was saying when I was talking about the numbers, I never said that he was. Those numbers is the numbers that they were saying. He's going to be paid step aside money, $10 million to $20 million. That's not being biased. If I'm being biased,
sorry,
that means
I got removed out of the stream. Sorry, I got removed. I got kicked out of the stream. Yeah, go ahead.
No, me being biased would be favoring one side. I'm not favoring the side. When they said that he was getting $10 to $20 million, that's just the reported numbers that people were saying that he was getting.
I did hear that report. Right. But it was just solidified.
Right. So like Max Kellerman on ESPN, he just came out and said Deontay Wilder is going to get a whole bunch of money to step aside, right? Which is not true because he's not even interested in taking step aside money.
Yeah, but so with the arbitration and mediation arbitration, so the narrative that's going around with that is that basically Deontay Wilder has gone in there because he wants the third fight. But then who comes out of his team and says, I think Bob Arum comes out and says, no, it's actually for a monetary compensation.
No, but that's not his team. That's Tyson Fury's team.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's Tyson Fury's team. But Bob Arum came out and said that. But is Bob Arum privy to? But
Bob Arum also stated that. The arbitration and mediation was over. And Tyson Fury yesterday, he just said that it's not over.
It's not,
and that's why he's paying. And that's why he's paying millions of dollars. So you see where the conflict of interest is coming in. It's a lot of conflict.
He said, what Bob say? There's no way in hell that Wilder got another chance in this case, and the case continues going on.
And the case is still going on. So, and Tyson Fury is saying,
there's clearly a gag order. There's clearly some kind of gag order.
Right. If Tyson Fury don't have, if Deontay Wilder don't have a leg to stand on, then why are they still in arbitration and mediation?
This is what I'm saying. And when
I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not privy to that type of stuff.
This is what I'm saying. Well, when
right, but I mean, we ain't even got to be lawyers. It's just simple mathematics.
So I'm just going.
If I take you to court, and I don't have a case, then they're gonna throw it out immediately. We ain't gonna be in no court cases for months if I don't have a case at all.
Right. See, I'm not sure about arbitrary or litigation law. That's stuff that I'm learning. I'm learning that stuff here because that's something that I've never personally experienced.
And think about this, right? This is all right. Let's say you say, "Hey, Blue, you stole something from my house," right? Yeah. I said, "I never stole nothing from your house. You take me to court, right?"
Yeah.
If I ain't steal nothing from your house, you getting compensated for nothing, right?
Yeah.
If I gotta pay you,
that means I did something.
Then I mean I did something, right? So if Deontay Wilder, if Bob Arum and Tyson Fury saying, "Oh well, he gonna get paid for," only thing he gonna get out of this is he's gonna get paid, compensated for his damages. What damages?
Damages of not having the third fight and what he would amass to having that third fight.
Right. So that means he have a case.
Well,
but he's not in arbitration to have the third fight to happen. He's in arbitration to get
for
the third fight.
That's what I'm saying. But why would you pay him for the third fight if he let the time expire like they said? Right? They offer him multiple dates and he turned down the dates. Well, then that's on him.
Yeah,
he's the reason it didn't happen. So he ain't gonna be compensated for nothing. He won't be
compensated for his negligence.
Right.
Yeah. Word. This is where I'm at with this as well. So because I was told that the arbitration had finished and now I've known that it's still going on, and I know to a certain degree that Tyson Fury has a gag order. But what isn't the truth is that Deontay Wilder is stopping the Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury fight. Or do you guys really believe that because of all of this?
How come not?
I don't know who this guy is, but welcome to the panel, Dan the man. You just came through like the motherfucking wood.
Yeah. You probably don't remember me. I was on here in the beginning with EJ because EJ brought me over here one time. So,
well, welcome,
man. How you doing?
Hey, Lisa, how you doing? I know Lisa. She's been,
Lisa's our girl.
We've been cool for a while. But let me just say something about Bob Arum, okay? I've known Bob Arum. I don't know him, but I've been following his career for many, many, many years, all right? That's how long I go back as a boxing fan. Now, this is a man who once had denied the fact that he bribed the former president of the IBF on keeping his ranked fighters, even though they were losing fights. And it turned out that to be true, the fact that he was bribing the former president of the IBF. And that's the reason why they had that scandal back in 2000. So I don't want to go there, but, a few weeks ago, he did say that the arbitration was done. There's nothing more to discuss about it. Then he comes out and says, "Oh yeah, we're still in arbitration. We won't get a resolution till May." So the point is,
I want to see now.
And furthermore, he doesn't have a great track record as a litigator, as a lawyer, because this man's lost so many high-profile cases, especially with the Al Heyman case back in 5-6 years ago. So, look, I'm not saying don't take him as not credible when it comes to litigation, but just kind of be cautioned on the things he said. All right, that's all I got to say. But but as far as the Wilder arbitration and the mediation, as far as that's concerned, look, we all don't know what's happening there. We don't know what's going on. We all can only speculate what's happening. But what we can say is that there is something going on where both sides can't say nothing about it because there is a legal gag order.
There's a gag order.
Right. That's number one. Number two, it makes you think, why didn't Tyson Fury fight December 5th? Because if you recall, when he tried to pull out of the third Wilder fight, then all of a sudden the announcement come out that he's going to come back to the UK and fight, quote unquote, Right, and then all of a sudden, Wilder calls arbitration, the fight gets called off. So I don't know if there was an injunction that put in place, or I don't know. But
you remember, right? Deontay Wilder was on my show when I got the information, and I passed the information to him, and I said, Tyson Fury just said that he's going to take you to court, he's going to sue you. He said he ain't got to. I'm taking his ass to court. That was right there on my show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but look. The fact is that we're all speculating. We're not at least I would say, we're not privy to all the information. We're only speculating what's being put out by Bob Arum. We're taking that, as concrete. But again, like I said, just kind of be wise and be more mindful of what he says, because this is a man who's known to tell a lot of falsehoods in the past, especially when it comes to litigation, where he doesn't have a great track record at. I'm just saying. Now, another thing I would say though is that the rumor of him being, Deontay. I heard earlier that Deontay Wilder, some people think he may retire. I don't know, because I know that
he's retired.
If you're thinking Deontay Wilder retiring, bro, come on.
Well, actually, Shelly Finkel came out 2 days ago and said, "No, that's not true. He's not retired at all." And I don't know where that rumor came from.
Where are you guys getting all this information?
Well, Boston News. There was an article.
I don't know why people think Deontay Wilder is some kind of fucked up the press.
I can answer that, Monty. Yeah, I can answer that. World Boxing News. It was written by journalist Phil J. He interviewed Shelly Finkel, and it's up there. I can post it for you. And Shelly Finkel gave the interview, and it was exclusive, and he told him, "No, Wilder's not retired." I don't know where that rumor came from.
Yeah.
So that kind of puts that to bed.
Yeah.
Some of the panel want some questions posed, and I've got to keep it a trill, because this is what I does. So I can't just be like, you guys are on here now. All of a sudden, I ignore everyone. So
fair enough.
He says, okay, let's go. Blue blood. Yeah, let's go here. Blue, this is to you.
Booba said Wilder's better than Muhammad Ali. I never said that. I don't know who that is. That's a troll.
You said that. You did say
where do these people come from, man?
You did say something like that. I
ain't never said. Don't entertain that. I ain't never said nothing close to that.
If Blue would have said that, I would have been arguing with Blue Blood.
Yeah, I ain't never said nothing close to that.
Kurt would have been, hold on, now Blue. Now listen, I love you, Blue. You're my brother.
That's wild, to me. When I heard that, I was like, that's wild.
I ain't never said these dudes be just making up stuff just to say something to me. I ain't never said nothing close to that. I never even compared them.
Right. Let me just say something. I mean, the dude made the comment. Look, maybe you don't like Blue Blood, but come on, man. If you're gonna make up if you're gonna say something like that, you want to back that up with facts. I'm just saying, if he did say that, bring up the facts.
I heard that in the wind. I thought Blue did say it because I did hear that circulating around. I can't say that that's a fact, but
listen. Let me tell you something. I'm only a contact away. If you heard somebody say something about me, all you got that I said something, all you gotta do is reach out. I ain't never.
Yeah, now I didn't know how to find you before. Really?
I never said nothing like that.
Yeah, well, Blue. Let me ask you a question, bro. Did you? I mean, just out of curiosity, not trying to put you on the spot. Did you once compare Wilder's title reign to Muhammad Ali's title reign? Did you?
Right. That's what I said. I said he successfully defended the titles 10 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's the only comparison.
Ali has more title defenses than 10.
No, they got.
No,
10. A lot of tied.
They got tied. They're tied.
Well, no, the fair argument is that Ali's got more title wins than Wilder. Now, as far as title defenses, they're both tied, but Ali's got more title wins.
He's got more champions.
What's the difference? Wait a minute.
Meaning you defend, like you went back to back defending your title 10 times. Right. He took a loss, then he won it again. But
you mean consecutive? I got you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He held the belt for 5 years. He held the belt for 5 years, and he successfully defended it 10 times. He would have broke the record if he beat Tyson Fury. He would have broke Muhammad Ali's record.
Right.
Fair enough. Well, yeah. So now we're kind of getting somewhere. So now that's where. So basically, you were taken out of context about the Muhammad Ali thing. So
always.
Now we got
everything to take it out of content. Blue can say the sky was blue. They gonna say Blue said the sky was red.
Yeah. Like,
you better say it's blue. It's in your name. If you said the sky was not blue,
people just be making up stuff about me, man. It's outrageous, man.
What about this, Blue? What about this?
Uber, why does the LDBC dislike Joshua? That's another false narrative.
Man.
Where did that come from? Like, Ask anybody, when did I ever say I didn't like Anthony Joshua? They can never point to a day.
Let me say something, Lady Chan. Listen, people take the LDBC right because they look at one channel and they'll look at a big channel, right? They go to 78 or they go to somebody and they'll see 78 or somebody say something about it and they'll attach that on to everybody in the LDBC, which is totally not true, man.
Yeah.
Totally not true.
Yeah, that means, one says it, that means we all say that you all said it.
Right.
Okay.
So this was wrong. People can't handle constructive criticism.
Yeah. Well, BB, Blue Blood, your channel is full of bias.
Yeah, he can't make this stuff up. Yo, money, you can't. Man, how? Tell me how.
I'm definitely Team Joshua, so you know.
We're Team Joshua around here, love.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm glad. All right.
No.
So did Joshua? This is what I say. So people make up stuff. I'm being biased. No, this is what I'm a counter debater. If you say something, be careful what you say because I'm gonna use it against you.
Okay.
Right. So I said this. Did Anthony Joshua say to Deontay Wilder, "I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna accept the $50 million offer because if I accept the $50 million offer, that means that I will have to fight on your terms, and I owe it to the UK and the UK fans to fight on UK soil." Did he say that? Yes. Did I say that, or did he say it?
I don't know. I don't know if he said that.
I don't know if he said that because I don't know. I can't say he said that.
Right.
I remember him saying something along those lines. I do.
And another thing he said, I'm not going to sell my soul for money. I'm not going to.
But hold on. But check this out though. Mm-hmm. So now I ask the people. Now he's going to fight his fellow countrymen. They both from the UK. Mm-hmm. Why did Frank Warren come out today and say that they hope a country outside of the UK wins the bid and have the fight outside the UK? And why is Anthony Joshua, if he said he owes it to the fans to fight for Undisputed on UK soil, then wouldn't it make all the sense in the world for him to fight Tyson Fury on UK soil?
Yeah, but we're in lockdown. We're not even out of full lockdown. So.
Everywhere's on lockdown.
No. But we on lockdown, down.
Yeah, the UK is on bad.
Not outside right now. We're not really outside.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying, right? But they talking about the fight happening. But hold on, they talking about the fight happening in the future. The only place that you can fight anyway, you can't fight in New York with fans.
No,
you can't fight. You can't fight anywhere.
Texas,
right?
Miami.
And so here's the misconception. They say that but Saudi Arabia, you can only have 40% of fans in attendance.
Yeah.
So that's not maxing out. You're not going to get you're not going to get right. So okay. So then what are we talking about here? So then why don't they prolong the fight and then say we got to wait until Wembley opens up?
Right. Well, you know what? Let me just say
something.
They can't prolong the fight because the WBO have put on. Remember, Anthony Joshua has a Mando. So if
I'm glad you said that. You said that. So, what was the reason why he couldn't fight Deontay Wilder?
Anthony Joshua.
Right.
I don't know.
But that's mandatory.
It's mandatory.
He said they wouldn't. They never had. Yeah, they ran out of time to agree to fight. They couldn't They couldn't have kept delaying the WBA.
No, you know why? Because Eddie Hearn lied. He said that Wembley Stadium wasn't available, but yet he fought Alexander Povetkin on a date that they said that wasn't available. At where did he fight him at?
Wembley.
Thank you.
See how that works? So I just use what they say. And then people get mad at me for telling you the truth. See, the people. This is why I always say.
I never thought AJ. Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Let me say this.
I just never followed. Like I followed the story, but to sit for me, and I told Lady Chan this earlier. I mean, I didn't read every article. I didn't listen to every video because after a while, it becomes like womp to me. It's like. I just assessed what I felt, you know what I mean? Like a spirit of discernment for me. You know what I mean? And after a while it became just like a circus. And I told Lady Chan earlier, for me, I don't really follow what the boxers say. I like the camaraderie amongst you guys in the community. But I don't really watch their interviews. I don't watch the Eddie Hearns and all of that. I just find that it's just for me. That's just for me. But some people like to watch, the interviews. I watch very, very few interviews I watch. So like after a while, that stuff was like a soap opera to me. So you know.
Exactly. Yeah, but then this is the issue that I have is that you get people like this that be like, "Oh, I'm biased." No, I ain't biased. I'm just telling the truth. So you
Can I say something real quick?
Okay. Hold on. If you say I'm biased, then tell me what I'm biased about.
Because it's not everything. You guys go, oh, so. Well, do you know what?
You say you guys. No, not you guys. Not you guys.
Yeah,
not you guys. You guys say me.
Yeah, I'm just going to correct myself and say that. Like, yeah, because one of an LDBC channel said something doesn't mean that all of you guys have said it. Cool. Like, but I mean, usually you guys are all quite in tune with singing the same song, right? So, if
that's not true, me and Money have a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
Can I say something real quickly? To Lisa's point. Thanks, Lady Chan. But to Lisa's point, though, I mean, I guess I could speak in a way we both come from the old school, because back then we didn't have to be subjected to negotiations being blurted out loud in public. We all knew the fight. We all just got the fights. That's how it was back then.
Correct.
Because now, to me, and no disrespect to Eddie Hearn, he's a great promoter. In my view, he's the best promoter out there. No question about it. But my thing is with Eddie, my advice to him is that, one, do not keep giving people periodic updates. We don't need to know that. Number one. Number two, keep that behind closed doors. When the fight gets done, he did come out with a joint announcement.
Lisa said that.
I agree. Yeah. He talked too much.
Yeah, he talked too much. Because what happens is, look, I understand you're a salesman. Trust me, I'm in the sales environment too. But the fact is that you don't want to keep giving clients and your customers so much false hope. I don't want to call it false hope. What I mean by false hope is that don't give them a date that you know you're not going to be able to meet. You can't do that.
Let me tell you, Lisa, just the same thing when I look at the situation, right? Like, Fury is pissed off because he can't get a date in the venue, right? But when Wilder was doing the same thing with AJ, he couldn't get a date in the venue. Wilder took so much hit and so much heat. You feel me? So it just shows you what Eddie Hearn do. Even though people want to say,
I mean, AJ took a lot of heat too.
Hold on, I'm just saying. Even though people want to say, no, AJ was he was smooth selling. Even though people want to say that, you know, oh, they looking for a venue and they got all these offers, all them offers. You should know it wasn't the same, Lisa Bell. The heat that Wilder was getting for asking for a date in the venue, and he already agreed to everything, the small fee, the fight in the UK, and Eddie Hearn could come up with it. Everybody blamed Wilder for that. AJ wasn't getting no slack. He wasn't getting no slack at all. Wilder was getting, he's the B-side. He just complaining. He got to wait. And he accepted everything. Everything.
It was just Money. Who do you hear today's time talking about A and B side with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua? I'll wait.
Well, we kind of are, you know.
No, with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, I ain't never heard one person say who's the A side, who's the B side.
But I
don't really care who is the A or the B side.
Because they what?
I just go by.
Sorry, Lisa. 1 second, Lisa. There was no need to discuss the A and B side because they agreed to split. It was only today I was kind of saying that, as far as I'm concerned, Joshua's the A side if he's the one having to produce the money, if he's the one having to go and find the money to fund the fight.
Side, yeah.
Agree, right? But so how come he couldn't just agree? It's for Undisputed, right? It was for Undisputed with Wilder. So why did he have to? Wilder have to jump through these hurdles? Why did Wilder have to take a flat fee of $12 million?
See, I think if Wilder had won the fight, he would have.
Hold up. That original fee, I mean, offer or whatever, that was prior to him being with the Zone.
Ooh.
So maybe the big dad was
that was before the Zone even came into fruition.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. I said,
I'm sorry.
First initial offer was prior to the Zone.
Yeah.
So the bag may have not, and I guess I don't.
That's a great point.
No,
what I'm saying is,
but it was 100 million.
But listen,
remember what Barry Hearn said, Lisa. Remember what Barry Hearn said.
I don't follow what Barry Hearn. That's the point. What I was trying to say. I don't care what they say.
And see, Lisa, that's what I'm saying, right? Because when
but you can't dispute it, Lisa. You can't dispute it.
But see, that's why when I tell.
I didn't finish my point though. Go ahead.
Let the queen finish.
Okay, just let me say this real quick. That's why. But when people point the finger and say I'm biased and they don't know the details, they incorrect. That's what I'm saying. But go ahead, Lisa.
Okay, what I went by was I mean I didn't see the Barry Hearn or whatever interview or whatever he said, but I do remember people talking about it. Like I said, I don't watch these people's videos like that. I could care less what they say.
It comes to Lady Shad.
But I do remember years ago people talking about that that video that he did and the $50 million. But when I watched that video, I looked at it, he said, so you're saying this is worth $100 million, whatever? Well, if it is, give me this or whatever. But I looked at it as a tongue-in-cheek thing. So then he called him out and was like, okay, I got it, whoever, be a man of my word. If I'm going back in my way back, couple of years memory. But
yeah.
So basically, you know, I didn't take it like and I was like, oh, not that I didn't take it serious, because I knew that it could have, but I know that negotiations usually just don't, you know, work like that.
Yeah.
I think it's some egos involved with these guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, with alpha males, it's gonna always be egos. That's for
right.
sure. But this is the thing, though. This is always going to be that. Like when you don't fight it like that, what did Floyd do when Canelo said, "I will fight him at 152"? All right, well, let's see if you fight me. Canelo, he accepted the offer.
I'm pep talk, we shall. Well, I'm pep talk, we shall. Well, I'm out, gun. Hey, early lady shot. Red none less, straight for the sun cycle farm. Yo, Wyler, fix up yourself, yeah. Straight send from your girl, lady shot. I'm pep talk, well, I'm pep talk, we shall. Gun.